This is Before Hereafter, signing in with another video. Welcome back to another video to this channel. Damn man, I've really been wanting to make this video. I've really been looking forward to this video. I've been thinking about making this video. I've been thinking about how I would go about making this video, how I would say what I want to say, and my ideas behind being still. So here we are, to a video, get into it, being still. I'm gonna literally discuss why being still is the only and the best practical action you can take every single moment, every single day, throughout the month, throughout all the months to come, throughout the whole year, throughout the years to come, throughout your life. If y'all didn't already get it, this channel is called Before Hereafter. We are forever present here and in the before and also the after, because time itself is a material force, I feel. I'm not going to speak on time too much right now, because it's not something I've studied enough intellectually. But spiritually, from my perspective, time is just a material force. And what does that mean? Does that mean fuck time because it's material? No. Does that mean that anything material should just be like, fuck that, I'm just spiritual, you know what I mean? I've gotta raise my vibration? No. Because at the end of the day, you have your lower chakras for a reason. You have those lower chakras. You have your root chakra for survival. So yes, material shit like money matters. So it's important to earn income. It's important to strive to be wealthy. Now, what you do with that wealth is basically like saying, what are you going to do with the power you attain in the material world? Okay? That's why it's important to attain gratification and fulfillment in the spiritual world, so that you can master them. Once mastering the material planes, you're manifesting from a higher source, from a higher vibrational frequency. So think about it for a second, okay? Being still. This is all about being still right here, okay? Imagine right now that you have a little cheat code to reality to do whatever it is you want. But obviously, with this power to do whatever it is you want, you could go either way with it. You could do a lot of harm and damage to not only yourself but those around you. That's where we have, drug addicts ruining their lives and stuff like that, right? Because they've lost control. They've been drawn to the chaos, right? So they step into chaos. And drugs aren't the only way you can do this. You could step into chaos and through spiritual practices like magic, for example. You could use magic. You can use these spiritual powers to step into chaos, right? That's one way. You can use martial arts to step into chaos. You could just be a whole ass villain. Straight up, you could do that. But like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, all your actions, based on what it is, will have its own karma to it. So if you want to sow good seeds forward for your life to have a good life, and for those around you, then you got to make sure you're establishing your good karma. What are your good deeds? How are you being? What are your thoughts? You got to pay attention to this stuff. Being still allows you to master your mind. Yeah, your mind has the brain as the counterpart, as the material manifestation. But the mind is also spiritual. So when you meditate, you tap into the infinite mind. What does infinite mind also mean? What does that sound like to you? Yeah, infinite intelligence. That's right, bruh. Infinite intelligence. that you can't sleep on infinite intelligence. If you sleeping on infinite intelligence, pay attention to your life right now. What the fuck is going on? Are you still in the same place that you've been years and years before? Or even if you move forward in life, what are the things you keep coming back to that keep pulling you back to that lower vibration, to that lower way of being, to that lower level? What are they? Pay attention to your habits, pay attention to your life. Pay attention to you, because you are the manifestation of nature as a spiritual being. So when you tap in spiritually by being still, you're able to understand life. Do you remember when you were a kid how you would just question everything like, yo, what is life? What is everything? Did you never do that? Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you did some other shit, right? But maybe you had one way, your own way of going about that. My way is like I questioned everything when I was a kid. I can't speak for everybody on here, but my way when I was a kid, I questioned everything. I questioned, why am I here? What is the point? Blah, blah, blah. I was spiritually tapped in as a kid. I don't know, but I can't speak for everybody else. But what I do know is that I think there's been a scientific study or something like that where they proved that basically children have more stimulated and more active pineal glands than adults, because as you get older, through the programming society, through the programming of our culture and all this bullshit, right? All this programming, right? All this indoctrination by those in power who use it in that way to literally have power over you. You watching this video. They want society to be in their hands, to be in their power. Why? Because if they let you know, if they helped you, if you realized that you were an individual that has the ability to live abundantly and in the highest of vibrations, you can live pretty much your best life all by your own. Meaning you don't need anybody. Okay? Individually, you have the power to do that. Individually, okay? Now, how you go about doing that, if you're homeless right now watching this on the streets, you have your own karma. You have your own way of doing this. You have your own way to manifest wealth for yourself materially, and you have your own way of creating spiritual substance within your being. You have your own way of doing it. I can't tell you how to do it. That is your job to figure out. What I can do is help guide you. I can be a light, and I can be like a little hand to kind of be like, hey, look, check this out over here. Maybe you want to check out this right here. This is a little spiritual practice. Maybe you'll fuck with this. I mess with it heavy. Helps me a lot. Puts me onto a lot of things in life. Think about it like that, right? Think about it like that. Think about it like a little game, and just certain. You ever play video games? You ever have someone like a homie, and y'all play video games, and they're just better at you, and they keep like marking your ass, and you're doing a 1v1 on them in Call of Duty, and they just marking you, right? It's like some people are ahead in the game. They're ahead in the video game of life. This little simulation, I guess you could call it, or whatever the fuck whatever you want to call it, man. Whatever you want to call it, the Maya, whatever the hell you want to call it. Basically, us living here in this life, in this physical world, just walking around doing shit. So, this video game of life, you can master. You can learn about. You can be the god to your own video game. You can be the main character. You can be the hero. You are meant to be. But they got you trapped in this society thinking that you're a side character. They got you thinking you're a side character, bruh. They making you think, they want you to think that you need the government. They want you to think that the people in power, like people who have a lot of money, are basically like way better than you. They want you to think that people... Man, if someone's really spiritual, if someone's truly spiritual, they're going to be helping you to realize the spirituality that exists within you, so you can claim your own power, right? Think about it. If someone's really spiritual, they're going to be in the vibration of love, the highest vibration there is. They're going to be vibrating at their highest self. They're truly doing what their, what their karma is, to serve the karma. And we all have our own ways to do it, man. That's why even people who are manipulative and, do that kind of, the people in power right now, basically taking advantage of most of society and feeding off their life force. The people getting taken advantage, which is most people in the world, including the people in power, they both have their place to serve in the world, and I think they exist for a reason. I think we all incarnated into this life for our own reasons, and to be spiritually tapped in is to discover those reasons and what they are. Now, your purpose in life may be to be a fucking villain like the people in power right now. It may be. It literally may be. But, bruh, like, I highly suggest you don't jump to conclusions and literally you want to take your time, man. You want to slow down. You don't want to get into all this stuff, all this self-development growth, especially when the world's like crazy and stuff like that. It might make you think like you need to get all this stuff quick, but it takes time, like for real. Like this stuff takes a lot of time. It takes years, it takes months, or maybe it doesn't. For you, it may take like, I don't know, weeks. It may take days. Who knows, bro? We all have our own karma. We all have our own little own ways of doing things, separate ways of doing things, different ways of doing things. You have your own way of doing it. So, okay, let me get to the point before I drag this shit on any longer. I highly suggest you take your time. Here we go. Alright. By the way, I'm on lunch break right now, okay? I'm not even lunch break. I'm on break. I'm about to go home and get off work real soon. I'm working my ass off, man. I'm grinding. Staying steady, bro. But guess what, man? People be fucking with my energy. Some people don't vibe with me. Some people don't like the high vibration I'm in. So they be trying to bring me down to their level. You already know, bro. I'm a fucking warrior out here. I'm a spiritual king. Ain't no one fucking with me. Literally, I'm repped up, bruh. Like, when I leave the house, I'm armed. I'm strapped up. Hold on, what the fuck? Hold on. Strapped up, straight up, bruh. Look, this is Tiger's Eye, and I think this is Aquarius. I can't remember what the hell this one is, but it helps bring good karma and wealth and stuff like that, and abundance. This one right here protects you, protects your energy from fucking leeches and demons, bruh. Watch out for them, bro. Watch out, they're everywhere. Spiritually tapped in, you'll know. I'll have a separate video on that alone. I'll make a video on spiritual demons and spiritual parasites existing in the world that we live in, spiritually and materially. They both exist simultaneously together. Nothing is new under the sun, guys. Nothing is new. This stuff has been going on for years and years before you were even materially, physically born into this body, into this vessel, manifested here, now, to the present moment, and into your future lives, wherever the hell you'll be. This stuff is nothing new under the sun. Study history. Study ancient knowledge. Study the ancient civilizations. Actually start looking into, all you have to do is go on YouTube and just look it up. Ancient civilizations. There's tons of videos. Or if you can't find shit on YouTube, because I know they censor YouTube. But there's still a lot of stuff on YouTube. For example, my videos are on YouTube. There's a lot of other YouTubers that are really dope and powerful that are on YouTube that can put you on to a lot of knowledge and game, kind of like what I'm doing with you. Alright, real quick. So, I'm gonna end this right now, but I have to mention this. I think his YouTube channel is New Earth Productions, and if I have that wrong, bro, I'm gonna mention it again in my next video. But go check out that YouTube channel. If I'm messing that up, if I'm saying it wrong, I'll drop it in the comments. I'll mention the YouTube channel. But go check out that YouTube channel, man. New Earth Productions. I fuck with him. He's always posting like real shit, and he's like vlogging and stuff that's happening in the world, like the artificial sun I was telling y'all about, man. Right now the sun feels pretty real to me here, but there is artificial sun. You damn well believe it. Go check out those videos. Stuff is getting crazy, and you need to be tapped in spiritually and understanding that the world is changing. The matrix is falling, and you need to be in your divinity. Like, you need to be doing your work, man. You need to be, fam. You need to be. And no, you don't at the same time. You could just not do it. That's up to you, and that's cool. If you want to do that, completely okay. Disregard everything I've said up to this point. But for those who want to evolve and have a feeling that y'all came here to evolve, mentally, physically, spiritually, and all the different planes there is, sexually, and all that shit, bro. You have a feeling you came here to evolve. And from being in this almost this mindset, right? And its way of being and understanding this, to you people, I want to empower you and say, keep going. Go even harder if you can, bruh. Let go, relax, surrender to the present moment. Whatever is going on in your life, no matter how bad it is, it's there for a reason. Everything is there for a reason. So even if you're suffering and you're going through hell, man, it's a part of the divinity of life. Enjoy it, man. Surrender. Surrender. You're meant to experience that dark place in your life, bruh. For real. I mean, look at me. I'm having like hair growth, like what do you call it, like phases and shit, like, you know what I mean? When your hair's growing out and stuff, it just goes crazy. So that's all I'm gonna say, bro. I gotta go back to work straight up. I don't want to be late and stuff and have them fire me on my second day, you know what I'm saying? So here it goes, man. Be still. I can go in depth and have some like scientific, more scientific like research and stuff that I'll pull up in a future video about being still. But for now, I hope this video helps. I hope you got some value out of this. Man, I love y'all so much. I hope you love yourself just as much, and I hope you are taking care of yourself and evolving on all the planes. Alright? So I was here before, I'm here now, and I'll damn straight be here after, baby. Peace! Do the work. Try it out. It'll change your life. Don't believe me? Try it out. Try it out. That's all I'm saying.